Good evening, everybody. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the replay. Hello. If you guys could please type your names in the comment. That way I know everybody that's here because the usernames are kind of hard to read. That would be phenomenal. Wow. Just got off of an amazing scope with my diva Dana Garrison. Super excited about all the new followers and all the new people that are talking about joining Love Tribe because Love Tribe is amazing. My name is Danayaazure. I'm the owner of Danaya Designs4U as well as the president of nexxlegacy Radio, which is a featured radio station on Blog Talk. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at danayaazure. And check out the website at www.danayadesigns4u.com. Make sure to follow nexxlegacy on Twitter at nexxlegacy, nexxlegacy, and check out the website www.nexxlegacy.com. Good evening, Jamila. Thank you so much for the incredible hearts. I love hearts. I'm such a heart girl. You have no idea. As I always say, since the camera faces away from you when you start your broadcast, I always give you something pretty to look at. Right now, you're looking at an HFL magazine, which is a magazine based out of Jacksonville, Florida. And the owner of HFL is actually on Periscope now. He just joined last weekend, and he goes by K4SENT. That's K4SENT on here. So he will be scoping this weekend. Make sure to follow him. The model that you see is my lovely diva Delilah Torres, who is an actress and model in Chicago. Yes, I work with a lot of fashion models and work with a lot of artists. So that's why my scope today is about the do's and don'ts of fashion shows. Part 2. If you want to check out part 1, just go to the replay. It's up for 24 hours here on Periscope. Otherwise, you're going to miss it. Hi from the Dominican Republic. Mr. Billy, how are you? Hold on one second. Let me turn this camera around. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. Sweet. Good evening, everyone. So if you guys are new to my scopes, I scope about fashion, radio, and jewelry. So I design jewelry. That's why you see this little piece here. It's called a connector. And with the connector, it's earrings, and it drops down into a necklace. If you're a model or an artist, you definitely will want one because they look amazing in photo shoots. Now, the one thing that I didn't say in the previous scope was I totally forgot. Models, never, ever remove a garment on the runway. How could you? Who takes off the garment on the runway? I say this because I had a fashion show where I had a model wear this kind of a piece, and I saw the pictures, and one piece was hanging down, and I know when she started on that runway, it was attached to both ears. Hello, I got weather anchor mama in the house. Yo, just make sure y'all follow her because her scopes are amazing. She's absolutely gorgeous. She talks about modeling. She talks about how she used to be a weather girl. Like, she's doing so many incredible things. You're welcome, babe. So yeah, I mean, I was appalled. I couldn't believe it. Not only was she that crazy, but she also decided to ask for money for a charity event after coming 2 hours late. So you think we booked her again? Nah, not gonna happen. And makeup artists and hairstylists, we love you. We really do. However, I definitely need you guys to understand that if you need to be kind to all of your models. If you can get everybody in, great. But do not just pick the models with the hair that's easier to do, because that's just not fair. Hello from Toronto. Hi, how are you? So we got Toronto in the building. Right, girl, I know. Now I know. Tell me, be honest. You know how many times it's like, oh, your hair is kind of different. We don't know if we have those tools. What do you mean you don't know if you have those tools? So you weren't taught to do black hair? Is that what we're saying? Okay. Well, that's a whole nother problem. Hello. They just don't know what to do with it. I had a model come to me. Her hair was not done. And this is after she went to the stylist. I said, what did they do to your hair? She said this. I said, no, they didn't. You better go back and have them fix it. It is not okay to just put her hair up in a little bun and just be done. That's not it. You put pretty curls and everything in their best's hair, but when it comes to ours, you're just gonna pop it in a bun and that's the end of it. Hello, baby. People are paying to get their hair and makeup done. Y'all better quit playing with this situation. It's unacceptable. But so many people do this, and it's like it's common practice and it's okay, and it's not. It's not cool to treat other people different just because you don't understand what their hair texture is. That's what school is for. If your school didn't teach you how to do, they also butcher our hair. Hold on, perfect. Let me get to that one. So I typically don't get my hair and makeup done because I'm a designer, for fashion shows. So the one time I decided to do so. Mind you, my hair was already straightened. It was a lot. Like I decided that I didn't have any more gel, so I was like, let me just Insta salad. So I made a little kind of curly fro today, but and yes, this is all my hair. It's long and thick and white. Nobody likes to do it except for one girl. The only guy on here is the only person that can do it right, except for my mom, because everybody else gets scared apparently. So I had my hair straightened, and all the girl had to do was curl it. You know that child burned my hair. Oh yeah, I was not happy. I came home and like my hair was breaking off, and all she had to do was curl it. Curl it, not straighten it, just curl it. I do have a lot of hair. You are right. I do. It's long and it's thick, so it's like, yeah. But that's why I go to two people because they know how to work it. Yes, burned it. I was so heated. I was like, really? Are you kidding me? And people are like, oh, but she was a student. I don't care if I say I have oil in my hair, so because I know this is what works for my hair. You're not gonna tell me what works for my hair. I'm so sorry. You must have been misinformed. But and so that's the thing too. It's like, do not just dismiss what your models are telling you. If your models are saying I can't have this done because it will mess up my hair, then don't do that. If your hair doesn't grow back a lot very fast, I would kind of recommend not being a hair model just because of that. I care about my hair, so I know I can never be a hair model because my hair takes too long to grow, and I will be ready to strangle someone if they mess it up. And so I think, but the biggest thing when it comes to modeling and just being in the back room and in the green room, all that stuff, period, is respect one another. Yeah. Could you try right? Whether girl was saying like that she feels the pressure. Whether anchor mom, sorry, was saying that she feels the pressure. Of just you don't want to sit there and complain. However, you don't want to feel disrespected either. You really don't want to be that one. However, sometimes we have to be that one to get that point across, so they won't do it again. Exactly. She said she didn't want to be known as the one that was hard to work with. But at the same token, and you're absolutely gorgeous, so anybody that's not doing your hair right, they need to be fired. I'm just saying. Because it's not very hard to work with. It does take some time to speak up. Because you get nervous. You're like, well, I don't want to be that one. Like, so sometimes you have to be that one. I went to a venue, and we were supposed to be getting in at a certain time. And, mind you, it's freezing. And so I get there, because some of my models got there early. So I get there, and I was that one to say, it's cold. It's damn cold. You're going to let us in, because this is when we're supposed to start. So I'm banging on the door like, oh, no, we're not going to have this issue. There's art, absolutely, there isn't. She said, I love this girl. Whether Anchor Mom said, there is an art to speaking up to getting what you want. You need to learn how to speak up, and I think a lot of people don't. And they get really nervous, and they get really scared, and they don't know what to do. So they're kind of sitting there like, oh man, I don't know how to talk to this person. I don't know how to act with like this. No, be yourself, but at the same token, be respectful. Speak up. Speaking up is so important. And so many people will sit there and allow whatever mess to go down just because they're afraid. They don't want to be looked at differently. They don't want to get the bad reputation because they were the one to say something because everybody else was quiet. If everybody else is quiet, I promise you, when you speak up, other people will too. Honestly, and it's hard because you're trying to say, you're trying to save face, but the same token, why? Thank you so much for the hearts. If you guys are new to my scopes or new to Periscope, all you can do to give hearts, if you like what the broadcaster is saying, you go ahead and you tap. You see the little Perry guy right there? You just tap right above him, tap your screen, and that's when the little beautiful hearts pop up, and you make your broadcaster smile. But once again, we're talking about the fashion show's do's and don'ts. Part 2, if you want to catch part 1, you can catch that on the replay. It's up for the next, I want to say, probably the next 12 hours, I want to say by now. So actually, I have catched that me, so it'll be up there for a minute. But still, it's only on Periscope for 24 hours. But I think the biggest thing about the whole situation is that some people just don't get it. They don't, because like I said, they've sat back so long and allowed people to say whatever they want and just took it. Never spoke up, was always the quiet one, was always the one that was kind of looked over, and they were fine with that. I'm not that one. I'm sorry. I can be nice, and I was calm when I was at the event and I got my hair messed up, but only because it was a charity event, and I didn't want to make that kind of scene because there was television cameras watching. However, will I ever work with her again? No. Will I ever recommend her to anyone? No. And that's what people don't understand. The recommendation, that word of mouth, is crucial. So that's why you want to be very careful with who you burn a bridge with. This is it's a very big world, but it's a very small world. It's a very big city, but Chicago is a very small city. A lot of us know each other, and we will say, "Yep, you had that issue too with that girl." I know, and after I tried to give her a chance, him or her, I should say. So it's about being yourself, being respectful. As I always say, expressive makes you unique. However, if you want to grow in this industry, hello, welcome to my scope. You can type your name in the comments. That'd be great. That way I can welcome you properly. But if you want to be in this industry of fashion and beauty and inspiration, then you have to learn how to be respectful. You have to learn how to help one another. That was the biggest dues. The models that get the most response, the models that are going to get called back, are the ones that were sitting up there. Okay, I'm done. What else do you need? If somebody can do makeup, because the makeup artist didn't come, that's helpful. If someone can do hair, help out with hair, that's helpful. If someone can just motivate someone because it's their first time modeling and then they're scared, that's helpful. However, putting people down, telling them you're never gonna get it right, or getting frustrated for no reason, is not helpful. It doesn't help anybody, and it only hurts your reputation. And your reputation is key when it comes to this. You want to be as pleasant as possible, so everyone will want to work with you. And that's how you get the exposure. That's how you get the calls to be in magazine ads and be on TV and come back for different casting calls. Because you were the one that was remembered to be that amazing person. That person that was helping and respectful and take gorgeous pictures, and that always helps. But no matter how beautiful you are on the outside, if it doesn't translate on the inside, that'll only take you so far. Promise. So, just wanted to share those couple of tips real quick. But if you guys missed this, just catch it on the replay. And you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and here on Periscope at danayaazure. That's DANAYAAZURE, like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Designs4U. And check out the website, www.danayadesigns4u.com. And be sure to check out my station on Twitter at nexxlegacy. That's NEXXLEGACY. And check out the website, www.nexxlegacy.com. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go head over to Sean Wyman's scope, because he has some amazing tips for scopers and for people that are in business. So if I were you, I would go ahead and to go follow Sean Lynn Wyman because he's scoping right now, and he's gonna get your profile pimped. Thank you so much for all your support. Good night, Mama. Love you. I will talk to you soon. Take care and God bless. Bye. Really, I love this thing. I swear. It doesn't want me to end, y'all. It's crazy. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's like stuck. I got it.